That's the one game I wanted to play, but like hearing
The
everything
connectors and
with
audio.
me, I'm glad I kind of wasn't there.
Nick, we went through Mingle together.
Dej, what's up?
Oh my gosh, man. That's what he asked us about. That's what we're speaking about.
Yeah,
Mingle.
Nick, how do you enjoy Mingle?
Mingle was stressful. Deja knows. Me and Deja were from the beginning. Our team was assembled like kind of oddly, and a lot of us didn't talk much from the dorms, but we were pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm.
so with Mingle, right? With the participants in Mingle, and like from our standpoint, from the viewer standpoint, looking at it, that shit was entertaining as hell. But I know that y'all hell is our entertainment. So what was hell in there in general? What was hell?
I would say what's hard because we just don't see like any relationships. That's what I felt like was hard to convey in such a short amount of time on the show. So you're just, and I'm speaking for other people actually because Mingle was really fun for me. But for other people, I think it was very hard to see their very close friends, and in some cases like loved ones, really, or people they got extremely close to, like just get the door slammed on them, get out, like over and over and over again. Not to mention how physical it was getting. So I think it brought up a lot of really difficult emotional trauma. And then, like someone like me, I'm just uniquely used to it as the guy who plays fake Survivor games in the woods for fun all the time. So I wasn't that emotionally affected, and even I was like not enjoying it fully at times.
TJ, are you able to get Kevin in here? He's
Yeah,
in the
I'm
comments.
trying to get him. I'm trying to get him right now. I'm trying to tap him in. That's why like I've been like
Hey
locked in.
Claire. Hey
Hey
Matt.
Claire.
Me and Matt, yeah, we were in rooms together. I wasn't really shown much in episodes 1 through 4. I mean, you catch glimpses of me. I was there. I was active.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
know.
seen
Where
you.
were you,
So
Deja?
I don't know. Good question. But just wait till next week. I'm sure you see.
oh boy.
Let's get
Now
Claire in here.
I, I'm I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Pull Mike down. Um, so there was a lot of stuff that we didn't see, obviously. So how long was the Circle and X game? How long was that officially?
12
12 fucking hours.
Is that
I
12?
can't. I can't hear you. Your volume's kind of low.
Oh,
It's his
shit.
mic,
I'm
but he said
sorry.
how long was it for Mingle? I mean, how long was for the X game?
I
How
completely
what?
forgot I'm talking in a mic.
That helped.
How long?
Can you repeat the question now?
How long was that X game for y'all? Because I know it was bullshit. I know it was bullshit. So with y'all, like y'all saw him on the screen, right? Seeing him on the screen had to be different. It
Yeah,
had to
they
be.
cut it out.
Go
It
ahead,
was.
Singer. Go ahead, Singer.
Um, they cut out a lot. It wasn't like everybody didn't automatically go to X and O's. Like I was an O originally, and then I
Same.
switched to the O. Same with Deja and player 134 and player 157. We was O's, and then we switched to X. It was some
Really?
other people that was O's because a lot of people was O's, and then they asked for volunteers. It was a certain amount of guys and a certain amount of females they asked to switch over to be an X. Then they let the X's out. We had to walk them stairs 3 to 4 times. Then they let us into the white room and explain the directions. And when they finally showed the O's on the big screen, the O's was celebrating. It was a player in the front. She was doing the running man. So I personally was like, oh my God, I'm going home. I'm getting ready to spaz out. Then they finally, like, after a long pause, they gave their results. And then we seen them, like, all, shot up and on the floor.
Yeah.
That was like 12 hours later, though. It wasn't that quick either.
It was a long. It was hours. Like we were
It
there.
wasn't 12 hours. It wasn't 12.
We got there in that morning. They gave us that raggedy box breakfast on the bus.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Then
But
we
we
went
wasn't in the
in.
white room. We wasn't in the white room for 12 hours.
No.
She doesn't mean right. She means the dorms. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
all
Oh,
together that
oh,
whole
that's what you
day.
meant? Yeah, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait.
Yeah, because just going from the X to the O's, just figuring it out. So basically, TJ, what happened was they said, "All right, we got to split you all up into half the room go X, half the room go O." But obviously, we're not counting one by one, so we just split up as close as we could. Way more people went O, so they needed volunteers to go over to the X side, and it was nerve wracking. You didn't know, should I go to the X? Should I stay with my original gut and stay with O? But I think we got really lucky over on the X side because some of the guys who went from O to X ended up helping us win.
Wasn't it
Yep.
some of them? Yeah, the musicians were the ones that last minute switched, weren't they?
They was the last minute
I
ones.
So
wish
many
they would have
people
showed
last
that.
minute switched. So many people. People were yelling like there was people who was just like they took the bus together. They were in the cohort together. Then they were like
Yep.
locked in as soon as they got in. And for whatever reason, everyone had their own like gut feeling or reason why they picked X or O. And I remember personally, there was this old man that like I had to help him with his bag, his tracksuit. Like he didn't know he needed like a lot of help. I was like, "Yo, you're my guy. I got you." Like he was from the Bronx. I seen him in the airport. I was like, "Yo, I'll help you out. Just take your time. Don't stress nothing." And he went to I'm like, "Mark, what you doing? I told you I
Yeah.
was gonna carry you the whole time, and you just bounced me like that." And he was like, I don't know, just feeling it. I'm like, damn, bro. And then while I'm scanning, Kate locked eyes with me. She's like, "Oh my God, Kevin the fireman, we gotta go with him." I'm like, "All right, if I'm not gonna rock with him, then let's go." Like, because then they wanted, I would have. You think it was like girls and guys too? Like they wanted the right number of people or mix of people, right? Because remember they stopped and mixed us up back and forth a couple times.
Yeah. They asked
They
for
were
when
they
they
was
was
bouncing out
CEOs,
back
they
and
asked for a
forth.
certain amount.
They was bouncing out back and forth.
Yeah,
Some
they
of
would
y'all,
say like, "All right, we need one more person, or we need two more girls to go to this side." If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, like they wanted it
Yeah.
to be like a well-rounded on both sides. And another thing they didn't show in the first episode, they say we need two volunteers. They wanted family
Relationships.
members.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
said, as you know, they said specifically, as you know, there are pre-existing relationships and family members in the game right now.
In the
We're
game. Yep.
requesting that one pair of those specific groups volunteer. It wasn't two random people. So there was like, how many siblings? There was maybe
A lot.
like 10
But I
sets of
think the
siblings.
It
whole
was
room pretty
There
22
was a
much
mother
according
felt
to
daughter
TV
right next
Guide.
to me.
the whole room pretty
There
much
was
felt that they were
more.
gonna come. They were gonna make it out alive. The whole room felt that. At least I felt that way. I had a feeling they were just gonna come back, both of them.
oh, really?
You're right.
I didn't think that. I didn't think that.
I
I
said
didn't
it to
think
him.
that.
I thought that
I
they were
said
going to split
I
the
said
O
to
twins in
Jacob.
front of us.
I said to Jacob, I have a feeling if you and your brother volunteer, you both are gonna make it out safe.
Wow.
So you think that that's what got them to go?
I think yeah. I think something was said to them. I think
Yeah.
they knew it.
If somebody put that in my head, I would have been more a little. I mean, they're also kind of young. You could and you like being as strong personality as you were, and them being on the fence and young, and them thinking about it. You definitely gave them the little nudge, and they were like, you know what, let's do it. And
Yeah.
it worked out in their favor until it didn't.
Yeah.
And there ended up being like 5 pairs that actually raised their hand and went
There
to
we
the
go.
front.
That's
It
what I was
wasn't
about to
just
ask.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
It
was.
wasn't just done right off the front, but how they made it seem.
So,
yeah. So I'm pretty sure the twins were first, and I think that they just let them stay there.
so not like they chose, like not chose, but they was like, oh, they're twins, not brother. You know, not like oh brother or fraternal twins. They're actual twins. Let's choose them over them because they might be interesting. Something like
It
that.
wasn't really the producers. It was all the cast got together and said, "All right, who really wants to volunteer?" From my understanding, and then the twins were the most kind of ready to go.
Wow. But you know, me looking at it obviously from the standpoint of a viewer, I'm like, yo, it couldn't have gone that smooth. Like it couldn't have gone like the whole counting process. And I was told a few things, but you know, like hearing it from all of y'all, I would like to hear from y'all if y'all don't mind one at a time. Like the counting process, how stressful that was, and how just like wild, like your heart was racing.
So as soon as me personally, as soon as I heard that this is what we were doing, I took a step up towards the front because like we was in the hotel for 3 days. One of the
3
things that I was
days?
doing was
Yeah.
We only got
Yeah.
one.
yeah, 3 days, bro. No phone, no nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Some people
they
came
took
in
away
like
your
that.
phone.
I came in the day
Like
before.
German.
They took away your
I was
phone
the
for
day
3
before.
days.
Yeah. As soon as you got out that van and walked through that door, they hook all your stuff,
Yeah.
your food. R.I.P. to my Skittles and Snickers.
Yeah,
Nah,
I got stories in the hotel too.
So let me tell you what happened, right? So with ours, they rounded us up in the lobby, and they was like, okay, here goes your room key. Go check in. Come back down and get your number. And we was chilling for like 2 days. And so
So
the
you had your
first,
phone in
we
the
had our
room?
phone for 2 days. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
We
my
took our phones like
god.
as soon as we got left the airport.
We couldn't
my
even
husband was
talk.
right there, and
That's
they bring our
Really?
phones and
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Once you got
we
out that van, it was a wrap. They came in. You had to take your jewelry and everything off, sign off everything. They checked our nails. They was yeah. We signed everything away, and then they gave us the room key with our color cohort. Took us to our room, and then they brought us back down like to eat and all that stuff and get our tracksuits and stuff. But we didn't have no phone.
so we had our phone, like I said, for 2 days. The third day they took away our phone, right? And when they took away our phone, like now people they told us not to talk, right? Oh, I can't invite them yet. They told us not to talk, but people were talking. We gonna do what we do, right? So dudes was like, to me personally, it's just my personal experience. Oh, he looked like a basketball player. Oh, he looked like a basketball player. And so I'm like, yeah, I play basketball. Did y'all did y'all wear the masks?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they
But there
made
was a flu
us.
going around. A bad flu. They told one guy he had a certain Celsius, and someone came over and he said, "You have 104 temperature," and he was just laying there. It
Yeah,
was
mad
sick.
people got sick.
Like that quick, like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it was there. It was bad.
And,
I mean, we weren't interacting with each other that much. It was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then pictures.
Yeah.
That was,
And we could
yeah,
only
we
you
spent
could
a
only
lot of
talk to
time in
your
the room.
yeah, you could only talk to your color cohort. We couldn't socialize with the other colors. So if you
What
were
was it
purple,
like 50 people per cohort, some shit like that?
Yeah,
wait,
about
wait,
50ish.
what is that?
yeah.
What does that mean? Color cohort? Like
It
what
was
does
So
that mean?
color coded. So
they
like
gave
we were
us
in
yeah.
separate wings. We were in separate wings of the hotel. So mine was blue, and my wing in my hallway was like 50 people with blue, and we moved together. We moved to breakfast, came back, went to lunch, came back. Then like a certain group of us went to like try on our tracksuit, take a picture, come back, and we were only moved within our cohort. So we actually had a bit of a crew when we
Right.
went into the dorms, and we like naturally like you're doing this crazy bugged out experience. I'm gonna lean on the familiar face that I just seen yesterday. Of course, I'm gonna lean on that.
That makes too much
Exactly.
sense.
So there
Yeah.
was like a slightly pre-existing situation, that they wanted to avoid, but you can't avoid it. Like I'm locked in a hotel for 72. You're gonna tell me that I gotta act like I didn't see this girl? Of course.
Wow. Wow.
So
yeah.
So
so
to continue
like
the
you kind of
question,
lean into that a little bit.
so to continue the
Huh?
question one by one, like y'all mind like telling me how stressful the this counting was, like just one by
The
one.
counting. Oh my gosh! Like so, when I heard that the first test was going to be counting, well, first even further back, when I heard it was a mass elimination, because in my mind I'm like, oh, they're going to do something that involves taking some from X and some from O, mix it up a little bit. But when they said counting, the only counting experience I have is counting my food down from the microwave. And even then, I'm wrong. I said, this is not my forte. Like, being a strong person means knowing when to allow someone who knows what to do to step up. Like, you don't have to be front and center every single time. That'll get you killed. If you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to be front and center and just trying to get camera time, that'll get you killed. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing much in episodes 1 through 4. Like, when it was counting, I knew to step back. I know that over 200 people in this room. Somebody has to know something. I heard the musicians playing. It sounded good, and I just put faith to trust them. But like
Yeah, confidence.
honestly, like I was stressed. I was stressed. Like even when they played the sneak peek for the 13 minutes, I cried. I cried because it brought me back to those emotions I had, knowing that I really thought that I didn't know who was next door. In the
Yo,
house.
tell
I
me
didn't know what
not,
they
tell
were
me
doing.
not. Like
What'd you say,
everyone
Kevin?
here, everyone made it. Everyone here is at least to episode. Is still in episode 4, right? Everyone here listening? Are we talking?
Yeah, I'm still alive. Ending episode
Okay.
4. Everybody else can.
Eric?
I
Yeah.
died
Okay.
in
So
Yep,
four.
yep, yep. Still
okay.
going.
So just up until 4 episodes, and that moment when they announced X was the best moment of the show for me.
100%.
Like, I did not feel no
100%.
more excitement than that moment, and there's no way I can't imagine anyone else in that room could say otherwise.
Yeah.
I was like, could have touched the
Euphoria.
scene, bro. And
Yeah.
it was like pure elation when we was getting close and we started, because everyone was counting by themselves. So I had my eyes closed for like 400 seconds, and I heard, everyone was doing their thing. And then I opened my eyes. When I got to like 400, I'm looking, and the whole room was like, it looked like a Disney movie, like this, in silence. I was like, oh my God, bro, this is like, Bliss. I couldn't believe it. And then when he hit it, the suspense, obviously, they build it up, they drag it, whatever. But they did put them on the screen. We saw them the way I think the way that they depicted it was kind of how we saw it, right? We saw them on the screen. We was talking to them. It was
But they were
live.
dancing. They were
Yeah, but they
singing.
was dancing and everything. Like they was told they
Yeah,
won.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that they were told that.
You
They
said
was acting funny.
Yeah.
Right.
so. Wait, hold on.
What?
So was it the same amount of time? Like, was it immediate or a few minutes after they told you, like, whoever won, like, won, or was it like an hour or 3 hours or 4 hours?
No, it was a half
You
hour.
guys should get Danny in
Half
here.
hour?
He's from the
I would
O
say
Yeah,
side.
half hour.
From the O perspective as well.
I have to
But the
drop
other
somebody.
twin,
Danny
the other twin
237.
didn't. The other twin didn't get immunity with everybody laying on the floor. They weren't. That
We
didn't
didn't know
happen
what
like
happened
that.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't know what happened to him.
Oh, so
They
it
did
just
not
cut
know what
off.
happened to him. Somebody saw him
Yeah.
going back, and he lied and said, "Yeah, I think they just want to do a mid with me." So he lied.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't happen like that.
Who,
So
Matt?
$431.
Ryu, when he found out he had immunity, it wasn't with everybody laying on the floor. He found out afterwards.
wow.
How many people are you able to add, TJ?
This is the limit, but I
Okay, I
who should
can
I
I
add
can
next? Who
step
should I add
out.
next?
Well, if you want to hear an O's perspective, Danny
Yeah, I'm
through
gonna
seven.
I'm gonna go eat dinner, so I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna come back.
Gotcha.
Okay, Danny 237. He was an O,
Okay,
so it'd be cool to hear that perspective.
I just added him. Matt, I'm gonna drop you too. I'll be here.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, and TJ, while you do that, Deja, I think like you had such a good point there. TJ, picture 227 people in a room, all screaming,
Yeah.
trying to get their point across at the same time. Like, Deja, I totally agree with you. Like, I'm a leader in every facet of my life, but in that scenario, the best thing I could do to lead was to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Right.
There was, I feel like on the O side, and I don't, like I said, get Danny in here. I don't want to speak for the O side, but I felt like, so if you remember in the games, the O meant you wanted to stay, and they were kind of the more rowdier group.
Yeah.
And when I was originally O, I'm like, oh, well, in the games they wanted to stay, but eventually I did move to X. So I don't know if that was the case, or like, bigger personalities. Not saying that
Yo,
they
they
were
almost
I
killed
heard
us.
some stuff, but I wasn't
They
there. I don't know.
they almost killed us.
Wait, what?
Danny,
almost
When they, yo, remember when they did the O thing?
Who almost killed who?
Danny,
remember when they did the
put your
O thing?
camera on.
Y'all can't see me.
No,
Yeah.
put your camera on.
His camera's on.
I'm. It's.
Now we can.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Now we can't.
Oh, let me
Can y'all
figure this out.
see
Let
me?
me turn my camera on. Let me get my phone.
I can see you, Danny.
Can y'all hear me?
We can
Yeah.
hear you. That's good
Yo,
enough.
what's good,
Yeah.
y'all? What's good? So, boom. Let me
One
tell y'all,
second. One
because
second.
that shit is not how the way that shit played out at all, bro. That shit irked
circle?
my nerves. Yeah, like, yo, when I tell
Counting.
you, yo, like, cause you see me, I tell these bitches to lock in, and what do? They do the opposite of that. That shit was highly edited, bro. Like, completely. Cause mind you, I'm sitting here, right? What y'all seen was just the middle part. The guy, the license guy, 224, whatever that bitch name is, his ass was brawling in the room with bitches in that room. They were fighting, literally fighting. I got the room to be quiet. I was like, everybody shut the fuck up. Room got quiet. I said, listen, it's 7 minutes, 36 seconds. I'm a dance teacher, bro. Some girl was like, you shut the fuck up. I said, bitch, who? And then the room went back into chaos, bro. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I realized in that moment, all the O's that were fighting just wanted camera time, right? I go to Roger, because Roger's a musicianist. I said, me and Roger need to count. I'm a dancer, he's a musicianist, we need to count. They all started fighting. Our twin did not give a fuck about none of us. So I crashed out. I ran to the back of the room and I was like, y'all some clout chasing ass bitches. Because y'all doing shit for cameras. Even that moment when they were dancing, we saw ourselves first. The people that was dancing and celebrating, they already fucking told us that if go back to our places, because if our impact goes off, just drop to the ground. I knew I lost. I called it in the room. I said, yeah, bitches gonna get me killed. And I called that shit. Like,
Damn.
Danny, when they said you guys were 12 seconds off, do you believe it was really 12 seconds or do you believe it was more than that? I mean, what do you feel?
so we hit the buzzer early. I knew we hit the buzzer early. Because whatchamacallit, when oh my god, I was just so
Early?
fucking
Wait, what?
pissed.
But it showed she started counting late. Did she actually start counting late? Because in the
Right.
When she started counting, I already started counting, right? I was already on my own count. They said go, I started counting. Ida was already doing her CPR. She started late, but she was not 10 seconds late. And I remember when y'all popped up, y'all looked like the fucking Avengers. And I said, bitch, we're doomed. I'm like, we are doomed as all hell.
The
I'm
Avengers,
like, oh
Danny.
hell,
Like,
yeah, I
like,
kid you not. I will never forget it because they showed us first. We looked defeated. Then when y'all popped up, y'all were
nah,
unified,
yo,
y'all
y'all
together.
won.
I
Nah,
said,
y'all won the pregame. Y'all won the pregame.
Yeah, y'all did win the
Y'all, we was
pregame. We
cooked
walked
when
out.
y'all was doing the
Y'all was doing like,
"Now we ate that. We ate
I was
that."
like, we cooked. We
Mind
cooked. I'm
you,
like, what do we do with X? We can't do nothing with X. We're like, X gonna give. I'm like, that shit is
We
trash,
said
bro.
X
Fuck.
gonna give it to you.
Oh,
And we did.
yeah, that's
nah,
what it
but
was.
I'm not
That's what it
going
was.
front though. I'm not saying this now. I've been telling the girls for months now. My ass was funny enough. I was standing next to Trinity and Jaunty, right next to both of y'all niggas. Oh, excuse my language. Was standing next to both of y'all,
Nah,
and
nah.
I was
No,
like,
hold on. This is your space. This is your space. You say
"Boom,
whatever the fuck you
what?
want.
What?
say
Danny,
less."
Danny, let me say this. So I was on the O side for the longest. Literally, I switched at the last second. I
Oh,
heard
did
people
you?
talking about. Yes, and then
I didn't
Jonty
know
came
that.
up to me because he was on the O side too. I was like, I don't know. My gut is telling me to go to X for some reason. For some reason, it's telling me to go to X. And literally at the last second, I switched to X, and that's when they said no more switching. Before they was like, oh, we need girls over here and stuff like that.
Bro, so boom. Do you recall they said, I will never, I promise you, on my soul, I will never forget it. I'm sitting down. Asia's calling me. Carol's calling me. Holland and Bridget are calling me. They're like, get the fuck. Everybody yelling at me. Get
Yeah,
up, get up, get up. I'm looking at them. The yellows that was I was with, I don't blame them, but they were locking me down. They said, what you doing? Where you going? And I'm looking. Chris, 318, they needed 6 guys. Chris was the last guy to get up. I said, I'm locked on O. It's
Yo, the
over.
stories, the butterfly effect of how everyone ended up where they got is crazy. My
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
story, the girl who made me go to X, because we was blue. Was anybody here in the blue cohort with me?
I was orange.
So one of the colors was blue. I was in blue. So when they asked us to pick a letter, I'm like, yo, we rocking with blue. We been with blue since day one. We going, oh, the girl that was in the room right next door to me, she says she's a psychologist. And the twins were from her hometown. She knows them. So I'm like, who's the
What?
smarter one? She's like 432, whatever his name is. I forget what was 432. It was Raul
I
and
don't know.
Jacob. She says 432 is smart. 431 is reserved and he seems a little slow.
Yep.
Go with the smarter twin. I'm like, Stina, I'm not going against the color. Like we was blue the whole time. She's like, I thought after this, I thought she was a witch. I said, I'm not, whatever you say, you tell me jump, I'm there high. Like,
That's
so I
crazy.
went with
We
her.
heard
Thank
that
God.
too. 432
What?
looked real. We said the same thing.
Yep.
432 looked real confident and everything,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
431 looked
facts.
like kind of timid and really unsure.
Right.
Yeah. And
But you
that
know
ended up
what
being the
though?
case. That
I
did end
took
up being the case.
But I
Yeah,
took that.
we
So when
see.
I'm looking, right, but like, remember when we was in the back and they just split them up and they said pick a side, unwarranted? I looked and I was like, oh, he must be like quietly confident. That's what I took it as, right? Like a quiet confidence. Because the other two was like, yeah! I said, nah, y'all. I said, if I look at the other two, he like, yeah! I said, bitch, I'm done. I'm out to nada. Like, what?
Yeah, but that room was crazy. After we won, like Kevin was saying, that's the most like that's the most like what? How do I say this? Like that feeling. The rest of the game was not there. Like after winning,
Yeah.
like it sounded like a football stadium in that white room. Like she said, imagine 200 something people yelling at the top of their lungs after we won. Like it was insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
must have been nice.
Wow.
My bad, Danny. My
Bro, nah. On some real shit. I'm gonna tell my story on my page or whatever, but I'm with Gail. I don't know if y'all know who Gail is, but Gail's an older white woman. I was crying and I was crashing out. Like Deja and Shamir know me, like we're both yellow, and they know the reason why I came. And I'm sitting back there with Gail and I'm crashing out, and she grabbed my hand and she was like, "Do not let these people paint you to be somebody you're not." And she held me the whole time by the steps. And I'm not trying to cry because like I long story short, I lost my mom to homicide, and I lost my grandma to stage 4 cancer back to back. So me being there, and I literally come from the hood. I'm from the projects. Like this shit don't seem real, right? So I was crashing out because I realized these people wanted to do this shit for cameras. I was like, bro,
right.
like even when we got eliminated, I was crashing out still because they were celebrating like shit was fun. Ain't shit fun, bro. Y'all just got me fucking eliminated. Ain't shit sweet. Like
Well,
I was
yeah.
pissed. I was
The thing,
pissed.
the thing is, the further you get in the game, the more you realize that people are only there for the cameras. Like me and Deja talk almost daily,
Yeah.
almost daily. So me, Deja knows my story. Like I live paycheck to paycheck right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I have 2 or 3 jobs, and like as I was in the game, the further and further I got, right before catch or right after catch. I know that episode's out now, so we can talk about it. So right after catch, let me go to my room. Right after catch, I remember laying on the bed. I was laying on the bed next to my friend Kelly. I saw her get out and mingle, and I remember I was so mad. I was like so mad and frustrated because Jonty just got saved. The backstory of that is crazy, but Jonty, I was like, I thought all of them got saved because they haven't entered the room back yet. You know what I mean? And I was crashing on the bed. I was like, I can't believe all these people are here for cameras and all this stuff. They didn't show this, of course.
I remember
All
that
this
too because
people,
I asked you what was wrong. I remember that.
yes, because I was so mad. I was crying. I was like, these people don't care about this. They just here for the camera. Boy. I was so mad. Like a producer came out and literally was checking on me, like I was like having a basically like an episode. I was like, no, I'm fine. And Kelly was speaking for me because I was not talking to the producer because I was pissed at all the producers. I was like, y'all only get these people here for a show, blah blah blah. They don't really need it. But yeah, it's insane because you, like you said, Danny, like you were really playing, like you were really hoping to get past that round, but things
And
happen.
So let me
and
let me
the
tell.
sad part.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Let
TJ.
me tell
Go
y'all.
ahead.
So, a lot of the stuff y'all was saying, right, which bothers me, which does bother me, is that people are looking to get on camera instead of playing the fucking game.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
really fucking bothered me because a lot of the people that I hate, and I comparison is a thief of joy, and I hate fucking
Yeah,
comparing. Season one, there was many people, literally many people who needed that shit, and there was a lot of people who played for the integrity of the game. That's why they didn't like us. The production didn't like us like that because we had a camaraderie. We was like, fuck you, we're not voting, right? We was like, fuck you, we're not voting. And they was like, y'all gotta vote or all of y'all out of here. We're recasting everybody. And so we was like, okay, fuck it, let's vote then. And they try to make us go against each other. And I don't like that there's people in there who fucking need this shit, who needed that fucking money. And people, they make it seem like, oh, it's my time to shine.
Yep.
yeah. That's why at the end of the day, like I was telling Deja this, I'm pretty sure it was Deja. I was telling her this. I was just like, or maybe it was Kelly. I think I was telling Kelly. I was like, it's so impressive how far we got with all the obstacles ahead of us. Like getting the players out just for the cameras, last through each and every game. I know catch seemed easy. It seemed easy. Like, also, it's just a tennis ball, but like when you're in
You
there,
got to think about that with stress as well, though. Stress, and then
Like,
they didn't tell the rules. I hate that they never tell
Everybody
the
was
rules
sick.
of the game. The thrower
Everybody
has to
was sick during
have one
catch.
foot on
everybody
the
was sick. I think they
circle
already,
before they throw it.
yeah,
So
TJ. I think that,
Everybody.
I'm
yeah, I
still
think,
stuck on the fact when because I did watch clips of it. I wasn't watching the whole show. I was just watching for my bitches. But everybody else, I was like, "Fuck y'all," because I know y'all faking the funk. But Trinity, you had me weak, bro. You was like, "Get out this room!" Da, da, da. I said, "Yeah, crash out. Fuck that. Yeah,
oh,
run me that." I
dude,
said,
so
"Fuck
much
that."
happened. That's out of my character, and I knew it. I knew the game would
Yo,
do that to
y'all
me
don't
at some
know
point.
that was 1%.
But
What we saw on TV was like 1%.
And
Yeah.
literally, but
we haven't heard
and
from
I
one
don't think
person.
we can talk about. Sorry.
Sorry, Erin. I know you've
yeah.
been here forever. Like, you, what do you feel like from what's being shown currently in the first four episodes? What do you feel from it?
I mean, there's just so much that's not shown, so much, and like obviously from season one, we're watching the episodes in real time with everybody else, and so you have no idea what to expect. And then you start watching the episodes, and you're like, oh, I don't remember it like that. And then you start like texting your friends from the show, and you're like, wait, that didn't happen just like that. And so it's kind of weird. It's like very outer body watching something that you're a part of, but like not really remembering it the same way. Um, so I'm excited for the next set of episodes, but also I have that expectation that like who knows what it's gonna be.
Damn,
I just
damn.
feel like they cheated us out of our season. I feel like with season one, they showed you guys like actually bonding. They showed y'all chores. They showed y'all having downtime in the dorm, and we didn't get any of that. People are online talking about why is player 134 crying over this player and that player, not realizing like we actually bonded in the dorms on our downtime and everything else. And I feel
TJ,
like they just
excuse
Yeah,
me.
cheated us.
a
TJ,
lot more
how
time
many
passing. Like,
days in
Yeah.
did you was it until you played Glass Bridge?
Fuck, that was 4.5 weeks, man.
You was
How
4
long?
weeks to get to Bridge.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, they kept y'all much
Way longer
like
than us.
longer
How's that
than.
possible?
because okay, right? There was days. There was like we did like a game and a task, right? And like with challenge, right? And then we did like
Yeah.
4 days of nothing.
So basically, because of y'all, they didn't have a budget for us. Got it.
Yeah, like it seems like ours are back to back. We were doing something every single day, whether it was a dorm day where like you see the nesting dolls or like the voting, or if not that, like relay was filmed over 2 days. It was cut
Yes.
down.
Yo, but
Yeah,
basically,
but it
right now
took
we're
two
up to
days for us to get through
like
all of
day
our
10,
scenes.
no?
Because okay,
You said
right?
what?
Let me
Right
tell
now,
you-
this episode at the end of Mingo was like 10 days, no, something like that.
Mingle.
Yeah.
A little
I'm not
less.
so catch was what the fifth day, right? Because the counting was the first day. Pentathlon was 2
days.
additional days. Then we had that dorm day.
We
Voting
definitely
on
have 1 or 2
the
dorm
5
days.
slowest
We
people.
had days in between where we did nothing.
What'd you say, Kevin?
We had days in between games where we didn't do anything. or
Yeah.
just a
So one of
tour or
them was when
something.
we voted off the people that were the
Yeah,
slowest in
yeah,
the relay.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
right before catch. Then we had catch.
the
But
reason,
wasn't that like?
I'm sorry. The reason why I know this because I went in when the NFL playoffs was starting. I came out
Same.
the day before Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Actually, it was January 27th to February 14th.
But ours was the week before till like Valentine's Day ish. Like that's when I get eliminated Valentine's Day, and they kept the finalists another week.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
Dang, they moved slow with you guys.
That's
Seems like they moved a
The
little
budget for us,
slower.
they kept them too long.
well. Let me ask y'all this, right? Because like all the episodes are laid out on Netflix, so you see how many episodes there are. Do y'all feel like? I know I feel like this that they're rushing the shit out of the season. The reason
Yes.
why I'm asking this is because they kept me for 2 days. I seen Viper, Manfred, and all them going into the pentathlon after my mid. How y'all had all of us in this bitch cut all of our mids, bro? Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was rushed. It was rushed. I felt like they could have done a better job showing just a little more of what happened, especially the counting. From the time we entered the dorms, like they could have showed the discourse of some people being O's and talking it out, going to X, and just stuff like that, little stuff like that. Or also there was a mother daughter on pentathlon. They were on a group of 10. The pink guard divided them and separated the daughter and the mother. They had to go against each other. That was completely cut out. That would have been good TV.
It would have, because that led to why freaking August in them was extra in catch, because Beth and the other girl didn't want to be separated in the game.
Sorry to
And
cut you
those
off.
two were standing out, and they was asking for volunteers to get off their spot for one of the colors so they could be together.
Yeah.
And they made
TJ,
it seem like freaking Ozzy just volunteered like he's just a fucking good Samaritan and shit.
TJ, I do have to go. I'll see y'all later. But
thank
Yo,
you for
Trent,
joining.
please.
yeah, I'll join again sometime
I
later.
gotta
just
go
gotta
in a little bit as well. I don't know if someone wants to take my spot in the
Yeah,
comments.
somebody can take mine too.
Y'all going to Philly?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
going?
I'll
You
see.
going?
I'll see y'all there.
Yes.
I'm picking up Kelly at the airport.
You
I'll
picking
see y'all
color?
there.
All right. I'm driving with Manfred and
This is my first time going live. Yeah.
TJ, you can get me out, but see y'all.
I got
Yeah,
All right,
how
see you later,
do I
James.
log off?
you. Okay,
Yo,
hold on.
TJ. So back to the what's it called? I'm thinking about so much stuff.
You leave in 2 days?
Back to people. Back to like you know, you saying people want to be there for the camera,
Yeah.
and then people that really need the money. Like I know I needed the money, and I wasn't very interested in being front and center, and that's why I was in the back a lot, and they showed me say something. You know, I'm just chopping it up with my boy Steve, who was my right hand there.
Yo,
I
chill,
told him, like, yo.
Come on, Kev.
I'm like, shut up. Nick, we don't even know each other.
Yeah, well, actually,
Wait,
that was all full. So I don't know if people even know this because we didn't even tell anybody really. But me and Kev knew each other going into the show, but we didn't even know
We could have worked that.
Right, but to what you were saying, me and you
I'm
had the same
canceled.
mindset. Like we weren't there for screen time, we were there for the money, so we didn't do that. But if we did do that, like if you gave me a second chance to go back now, I would have capitalized on that.
I
Yo,
feel like I didn't
but
have a
let's say
chance
what
at
up to
all. I was on the
Perla,
wrong
yo.
side. Fuck
What
you.
up, Perla?
Like,
Oh, what up, Pete?
I went in with my brother and didn't tell nobody.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
Right, so
I
yeah.
can't believe that.
Yeah.
My brother and I were supposed to be a hidden pair, but everyone kept coming up to us being like, "Are you guys twins? Are you guys twins?" And then it was like, I don't know, like I think it was better to just.
Wait, did you guys have back-to-back numbers?
No, I was 72 and he was
No.
280.
So
Oh,
that was
yeah.
that was like the like a thing. So most of them had consecutive numbers, right?
I didn't. Me and
Except
my brother
you.
didn't.
But
And then like
the difference with me and Kev was is the show didn't even know we knew each other until like day 8. Femi came up to us and was like, "Do you have something to tell us?" And I was like, you guys are just finding out. It was like the night before marbles, and I'm like, you guys are just finding out. Me and Kevin know each other, and they were like, "Holy shit!"
yeah.
And then like at that point, I was like, I went up to Kevin. I was like, "Yo, bro, we're gonna be the stars of this show now," and like it did not happen.
Perla,
Because I say to him, you know what I say to him, TJ? I don't know if, I mean, obviously, whatever. You'll see how it plays out. But I say to like Steve and to him, I'm like, yo, everybody here who's a sibling, everyone knows, and we're like trying
Right.
to break that up. It's too powerful. But me and Nick as brothers, like in the fire department in New York, we got hired the same day together. We went through training together. Like we work in
What
the
the
same
fuck?
borough. Like it's almost unbreakable. That's like brothers. We can't be anything more than that other than blood relatives. So I'm like, bro,
Us
this
going
is like the
through.
most.
Yeah, Kev could probably talk to this. I would say like us going through the academy together, which was 18 weeks, 5 days a week, rain or shine, snow, like that shit was like almost worse than the dorm. I mean it was. So
It
like the
was way
dorm for us was like,
It was
yeah, I'm just saying
way
that the dorm for us was like that was like a walk in the park for us. Like that was not hard.
That's like chilling in the firehouse.
So
Like,
Perla,
Yeah,
Perla,
exactly.
Perla, I would like to ask you, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you, I saw the New York come out and catch. I saw it come out. You was like, yo, what you doing? You bugging, yo. And I'm like, and that
I
shit was
was-
so
I-
funny, yo.
Perla went
I was
into me a
ready-
little bit.
No, it's like I was ready to sit down, and I'm like, "Why are you not throwing to me? I played softball for mad years. Like, hello, you're worried about these other people that are being far from you. I'm in the front and I play softball. Why are you doubting me?" And then 98, I always tell 98. I love 98. Matthew, I love him. But I always told him like, you remind me of all my softball coaches. So I was getting annoyed at him because you know when your coach is on your ass, it's like, yo, shut up. You're
I'm a
mad
coach.
annoying.
I know.
I'll say this about 98, who actually he lives like around the corner from my in-laws, so he's like a neighborhood guy. I didn't know him before the show, but I said this today in a group chat with Kevin. I said the way he comes off, it comes off like he's a passionate New Yorker, but that comes
Yeah.
off to the rest of the country as like a angry Midwesterner,
Yes.
you know?
I'm like, bro,
So,
all
like,
the
if
suburban
you
people,
did-
all the suburban people, and from other places in the world were not
Right.
understanding him. Like
So,
my
like,
brother and I love him.
everyone's like, this guy's so aggressive. No, he's just passionate. That's the way New Yorkers talk. And like
Yeah,
TJ, you know that. So
I fucking know that shit. But
Yo,
yo,
that's
Yeah.
a fact.
which is why I just didn't want to talk, bro.
And
No,
this
that's
is
a
why
fact, though.
Yo, I'm gonna go off the
Shut
rail.
up,
I'm gonna
bro.
go off the rails for a second. Y'all need to hear me with this. Y'all all heard it at the same time when I say this. Fuck 390. He can suck my fucking dick, yo.
No.
Wait,
All right, I got.
That was worse.
Oh
than
my
what it
god,
was
you don't
shown.
even know what he said.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
y'all
No,
don't even really
I
know
don't know.
what
Don't air
he
him out.
said.
Don't air. I don't know if we should air him out like
I'm,
that.
Oh man.
Wait,
Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
he was violating.
just let,
Yo.
all right, I'll tell you this. He said way worse shit than what they showed him saying. He bugged the fuck out, bro.
I'll tell you a little fun fact about him too. Is obviously you guys were talking about earlier. Like pentathlon took 2 days to film. He was in my little, that little tent area we would sit and be quiet for 2 days. He was literally, I'm not even joking around. He was literally bouncing his head off the table, going insane, going.
Oh yeah, you told
Yeah,
me
he was like, no, literally like head to plastic, banging it as hard as he can. And he's like, yeah, we're just not gonna talk for 2 fucking days, I guess. And we were like, yo, can you get the welfare team over here?
nah, no funny.
Medic.
Nah, no funny. He ate that because that would have been me. Fuck that shit. Like they wanted in
Yo,
the
Nick,
dorm.
why don't you?
I got
You
to
talking
argument.
shit, Nick? Tell him what you told us,
What happened?
Nick. What you told us about you and
One line.
your line and catch, as it pertains to what Dalton did.
Oh, when we were strategizing.
Yeah, everyone was talking mad shit. Everyone was talking mad shit. Dalton he went about it the wrong way, but Dalton had like the right intention. He was trying to save our line because
Well,
that
so
was my line,
I'll
and I
say
gave the
this:
whole
like
speech.
when
Hold
we were
on, I gave the
strategizing
whole
him.
speech,
Yeah, go ahead.
and the way that it played out was perfect. I had a good feeling. I was confident. As not even a second elapsed before they told us to start talking, and immediately I threw my hand up. Athletes, talk. Listen, blah blah. We laid it out. This is the plan. This is where we're going to stop. This is the dead last person. After this person, they can't catch. Period. They're going home. If they got to throw in the ball, they're going home. So Dawn was just trying to protect the rest of the line because that was that part of the line.
I'll say this:
So
when we
because the way he went
my bad.
about it, people didn't like it. But Nick and his
I
line
was
had the same
we
strategy.
no. Our line didn't have the same
Stop it.
strategy.
That's what you said, bro.
Our strategy worked to a T. We said all our best in the front. We're gonna go, and it ended up being 17 people, which we hit
Okay.
17 in a row, and we were like, all the the non-confident people are gonna not catch in the back. But I told it was I forgot her name. I apologize, but the blonde chick who was like, "Does it look like I catch balls, whatever?" I told her,
That's a
I was like, I was
crazy
like,
thing
if
to say.
I was like, yo, if they try to throw to you, I was like, turn your back. And then Dalton does it, and everyone's flipping on him, and I'm like, oh shit, people are gonna remember I said that. So then I immediately stand up and I'm like screaming at Dalton. I'm like, yo, you're fucking, you suck. Don't do that.
But she made it through, right?
No, she got out.
Get eliminated.
Oh,
She didn't
But
catch
but
it
She didn't
anyway.
turn around. She
She
tried
was
catching it.
but our
she
strategy worked.
was.
We only lost two in the whole
You
the
know,
whole team.
you know what's crazy? I was talking to Asia, and Asia was telling me like during that whole situation, it was a lot more stressful than it was because her ass almost dropped the ball. She was telling me this for the longest, and
Oh
I'm looking
yeah,
at it. I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Bitch, if you would, I would have fucking crashed out. Like that shit was no joke." I heard.
People went about
so
catching.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
Oh,
know.
I could be
Pearl,
on camera. I didn't know this.
Yellow
Wait, what
line
you say,
got
Perlo?
you got to
demolished.
mute your
Yeah,
mic though.
people
The
went
wind is
catching.
blowing.
Wait, hold on, y'all. I can't hear Perlo, y'all.
No, I was just saying that, like, obviously, like,
I got you.
some
I got you.
people grow up not playing sports and, like, know that they don't know how to catch, but I feel like a lot of people went in it with such bad energy. Like, if you really put your mind to it, you can catch a ball. Like, I feel like for Dalton, like, his negative energy prevented him from catching that ball. Like, that was handed to him. He could have caught that so easily. And that's what pissed me off about him. Because, bro, you gotta, if you want to win a game, like, you gotta, like, think about you sitting down in that bench. And he was not thinking anything.
Because one thing about the game has a fucking way, just like immediately to get you out with karma. Immediately though, like you do something wrong, you say something wrong to somebody, yo, where he at? Where he at? Oh, I don't know. He got eliminated, yo. Like it's
But you know what
crazy.
though? Viper did not deserve that. No funny, he did not deserve that shit. Like after Chris threw that ball to him and he caught that shit, Dalton was no funny. He was a punk ass bitch. Like word two. Like
Like my thing is right.
Hey, I managed to get myself in here.
Yeah,
I got quickly to the front line.
cause when I watch it and I watch y'all interact, like it's like y'all trying to be like together in a lot of things, but it's like yo, like y'all said earlier, people for the camera is splitting y'all apart, and
Yeah.
that shit, that shit doesn't sit right with me, yo. Cause I'm a person with high integrity, and my wife is like, oh my god, this is the best thing I ever watched. But I'm like, yo, chill out, chick. Yo, I went through this shit. Chill out.
No,
I thought we all probably played pretty. I don't know. People might ever have different perspectives, but I thought we were all pretty chill until Mingle because like even up until like when Natalie voted out what's her name 380, like she came out and was honest. She was like it was either you guys or her, and we were all like, all right, we applaud you for it. And like we were kind of just everyone was kind of like not being so sneaky. I thought, and then Mingle happened, and that was all out the window.
Yeah,
Everybody
Malcolm
crashed the hell
twins.
out when Mingo came on. I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
and
Mingle was crazy.
okay,
Some people was fake in that when the five players went home too though.
I just okay. So right, there's a guy saying that only one person can win, right? But only one person. I feel that. I felt that, but with integrity, yo. For me, that is. But people like I'm trying to avoid Mingle, right? Because I know that's a lot of y'all trauma, right? But like,
I wanted to
I
play that game so bad too.
I
Me
need to
too.
know like so many people need to know. I know this shit wasn't scripted, but just like on the record, like tell us what went down, yo, from your perspective.
Chaos.
Like, bro, us screaming into the mics like, stop the game, we don't want to play anymore. Please
Facts.
stop the game.
I think
Like,
that was the one time where everybody in Mingle unified and we said we're not playing this
yes,
game
and
anymore.
people are commenting on TikTok like, yo, that was scripted. They told them to hold hands and then handed the marbles. I think we were supposed to play marbles regardless after, like when we went into the rooms, the two. But they went. I think it added more drama where we were like, okay, you guys don't want to rebel, fuck you then. And that there was nothing scripted about Mingo. Like I even got mad at Chris, and Chris and I were close the whole show, like the minute into it, like, and we were screaming at each other. Like I even snapped at my brother for a second.
Facts. Perla cursed me out.
So like it, I mean I think it was edited beautifully and it was still like very intense, but it comes nowhere close to how it actually was. And like Chris and I, we were in a big group of 12 that like had all the divisions,
Yeah,
and
we had a plan.
we low-key didn't get shown that much in Mingo. Like we got shown just running through the rooms, but we had the most smoothest group because we had like a big ass
Yeah,
alliance.
we did.
Um, but everybody else it fucked them up because like we had a group of 6, 12, 3,
The
4,
game just knew
7,
exactly
9.
what number
We had
to drill to
everything
mess
down
us
pat,
up.
and that's what people don't get. Like people are like, oh, like you can't get too close to people. I'm like, but getting close to people is what gets you to those rooms.
And
Like,
Chris and
like
Chris
the
and Perla.
antisocial people, and sorry, on this, the antisocial people and the bros that think they're like buff and strong are always gonna lose because they think they're too good for the game. That's the
They really
people.
they really
That's
thought
fact.
that?
Like I feel like a lot of people don't like. They're always like, oh, like I'm like, no, don't say it to Kev or Steven. But when they were coming for us for playing the theater game, like that was building community. Like that's why everybody was fucking with our group because we just got down to do like anything social. We didn't think we were above anybody. And I'm not saying that Chris and I mean not Chris, sorry, Kevin Steven thought that, but like it just shows you that like in these games, like as much as you want to like censor yourself, it also is also being in community with people, like getting to know people's stories, what they did, like at the end of the day, it is a game, so some people are gonna have to lose, but the best part was like getting to know people during the game.
I agree.
So
And don't you guys think that, if say that you guys were in that group of 12, Perla, like you were just saying with Chris, and say they called two, like who knows if you would have went with the people that you went with when you guys all decided to stop the game, right? So like maybe it really ended up working out better in their favor anyway, doing it that way. Say they called
That was
two, who
kind of
knows if
my
you would have went with your closest ally or just the person closest to you.
I mean, I had my brother, so it's kind of like for me, it was like I knew who I was grabbing at all times.
okay,
I didn't think we were gonna play marbles. I didn't realize that was gonna be the case.
y'all see that comment?
The cap.
Yeah, Kurt told me the goal of the alliance was to get one of them to win. They weren't in for themselves.
First told me the goal of the alliance was to get one of them to win. They weren't.
Oh, my big ass forehead. Hold on.
Bro.
Yeah, I went too close and killed her.
First told me the goal
Give
of
him
the
my
alliance
glasses
was
up.
to win. What?
Like I don't know. I don't know.
I missed it.
I mean, if I would, if like you want to, if you go to the game, like if I don't know, if I need someone awesome, like I'm like if Chris and I were
Well, I mean,
together, like
that's
I would
not
get him to win if it
wrong.
wasn't me or if it wasn't Danny or it wasn't Nick. Like like you always want somebody else to win. Like your
Yeah,
team.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that comment is not wrong. I mean, if I
That's
have
what
an alliance of 12 people and I end up losing, or one of my friends ends up losing, we all want to make sure one of us in this 12 is gonna end up being
yeah,
the winner.
like I mean,
So I mean, I'm not really against that comment. That's kind of speaking fact.
yeah,
I stand by
Because
it.
because just like you said, right? With you have the doubts that you could win. Like there was so many doubts at our season. Like me, when I don't know if y'all watched season 1, y'all had to, but I'm gonna.
Oh, of course.
So
TJ, my boy, we both from the Bronx, bro.
BX or B next, what's
Yo,
good?
come
What,
on,
yo?
bro. I was rooting for your
Harlem.
Nah.
Boogie down, bro.
Big Harlem
163rd, man. We were right there.
I'm more uptown, Gun Hill, Kruger,
Copy.
Arnett.
What hell?
Florida.
Is this whole chat the boroughs right now?
Yo, TJ, I was rooting for my boy.
Is this whole chat the boroughs right now?
BX or
Yeah.
B next, what's good?
Yes, 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 yes.
So there was a lot of shit that happened, right? In my season, I yo, they call me the Hawk for a reason, right? So I always circle around, but I never watch, but I never say shit when I hear shit. But I heard this shit saying that like, oh, like there's a women's alliance. So I said, let me put a little crack in their plan, right? So I got a woman, right? And it was like, oh shit. Like, how does he know? How did he know that? So me and Mai talked, right? And I was like, yo, you're gonna. I know you're gonna win this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get you because I said I had your back. You're going to win this. You're going to win this. And she was like, no, TJ, you're gonna win this. I said, no, fuck out of here. Don't play. I'm not gonna win. I know I'm not gonna win. I know I'm not. So look, here you
But
go.
I feel like I
I
feel
felt
like
like I just saw a
there was
sign
a
for
lot of
season one.
people that had so many big egos going into this shit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Name
Like you
them.
could
Name
tell.
them.
I could name a couple. What,
Oh
bitch? I
shit.
could name a couple of these
Oh
bitches.
shit.
Like,
Danny got it loaded.
Air it
bro,
out.
yeah, I
Air it
got that
out.
shit. Guns blazing, bitch. I was not playing because, like, you could tell when I got in there, people were just putting on the cameras. I'm like, bro, I'm really like this all day, every day, bitch. Like, what you see is what you get. Like, and that's the problem. Like, oh
Yeah.
gosh, don't even get me started. I'm ready
Yeah,
to
no,
leave
I
this
feel like
country.
there was a
My bad.
player. There was a player. I'm not gonna say her number, but I feel like she did not like me. She thought I was too outgoing and nice. But it's like, bro, I'm sorry, I'm a social Leo. Like, I'm a butterfly. And
I
that's
felt
Right.
like,
like you was mad chill, Pearl. I thought you was low
thank
key.
you. I was
Like I thought you was chill. At one point, I saw you
like
take a
talking.
nap. I was like, yo, you sleeping
No,
right now?
no, that's
I
because I had a
wanted to
fever.
tell Jeffy, yo, go wake her ass up. Like she
No, I had a
wanted.
fever for 5 days. I had a fever during Mingle. That was my highest fever day.
I
So
remember that.
I
Yes,
was
you
like
were
this.
sick. Yes,
I was
yes.
playing Mingle like this.
So what did they do for y'all when y'all end up like the fever was going around? Did they make sure y'all was
Nothing.
good?
Yeah, every time
You
we
would have thought it was
ate, they gave
COVID.
us like cold medicine. That was like I don't know what they put in it, but I was like,
They gave us just the electrolyte tablets. That was
yeah,
really it. And like
no.
a cough
It
drop.
If
was
you had a
it was
fever,
spreading
no. If you had
fast.
a fever, they gave you cold medicine.
I
But
didn't
you
get any
know,
of that.
but you know what though? Even at the
I
hotel
didn't get
after
sick
getting
though.
eliminated,
Luckily, I was hyped.
everybody got sick still too. Welfare was getting sick. Everybody was getting sick.
Welfare
It was
got
Yeah,
sick
I
mad.
didn't
too?
get sick. Y'all motherfuckers need to drink vitamin C. Get your immune system up.
Nah, word too. He ain't lie.
No, I was chatting with everybody. That's why I got sick.
Well,
So
I'm gonna hop off, y'all. If y'all want, y'all can put Asia up here. I know Asia wants to talk,
yeah,
Hey,
but
Asia,
I'll catch y'all in a bit.
send an invite and I'll add you. I'm waiting.
Bye,
Um,
Danny.
All right, see
so
y'all later.
Bye,
Later.
peace
Danny.
out. Thank you,
Yellow.
thank you.
How the fuck I leave this
Bye, Danny.
bitch?
Take
I
it easy,
got you. I
bro.
got you.
I'll see you
Catch
soon.
y'all.
Danny,
Yo, what's good?
you out?
But yeah, you gotta drop me. I don't know how
I
to do
got you. I
that.
got you. I got you. All right. So like the
Hey y'all.
What up? What
I
up?
What up, Lizzie?
Hi friends. Sorry to interrupt. Keep
Lizzie.
going, TJ.
what's up?
Eric
So
said, "How I play the game, how I play the
yo,
game."
that I'm gonna mute your mic real fast. That wind sound like you like in a turbine,
That's
yo.
me. That's me. I'm gonna me real quick.
That's Hurricane Melissa coming through.
Yeah. So wait, let me put Kevin back in here because he said, "Fuck out of here, I'm walking."
so I
But
thought
like
Kevin was the captain
the,
on
the
him.
the biggest thing, like in the dorms, right? When y'all in the dorms, they
Yo, Perla talking mad shit, bro. You talking mad shit.
Early, you was ready for it,
I'm
bro.
not gonna say I'm giving facts.
Perla, I was locked and loaded. Hold up, hold up.
I
I
knew
was
Kevin was
locked
Yo,
and
coming
that
loaded.
motherfucker
swinging.
came
I
in
was talking
hot.
mad shit. I was talking mad shit because you know damn well your flavor ain't everybody's flavor. My flavor ain't everybody's flavor. And once you get cooped up in that dorm room for 5, 7, 10 days, the food sucks, the sleep sucks, the games is killing you. Everybody
I was
be
chilling.
they looking for anything to pop off on
Kevin
somebody.
sucks
So
at
you
that
break
point for
wrong and you
sure.
got a strong personality like I do, like everybody in the chat does, and you pull up and you say the wrong thing with the best intentions.
Oh
They be
yeah.
like, this guy gotta go. So I'm playing offense on defense. I'm like, I'm just gonna kick back. So when I said that about y'all socializing, which was great, I was kicking it with all y'all. I wasn't hiding in the back.
No,
Everybody knew me in my. I was cool with everybody. At
you
least I
weren't.
thought. I was
But
cool.
I
But
my the reason I brought that up is because that shows you that socializing makes partnership. Because everybody in that group wanted my brother and I, the people that were playing, we got to know each other. I'm not so pressed about your comment. I don't care. You know how many times
I know,
people
of course, of
come at,
course.
like theater kids. that was used as an example because you and Steven did make a comment that led to that example.
Right, right, right.
I was just giving an example of like things like that is what made our alliance so strong that in Mingle we were so good because we knew everybody and everybody wanted to protect each other because we built
True,
partnerships. Like
true.
if we would have been at Mingle and at that point you and I like we kind of knew each other but not that much. Like I wouldn't have thought to put you in my Mingle group because just because we weren't like no shade, but it was like like I
No,
wouldn't
no,
have.
no, no, no.
There were a
Nah,
lot of
I
people.
mean, I have my core. I mean, we
Yeah,
made it.
exactly. So it's just what I'm saying.
We
Like
made it. So we did
putting
something
yourself
right.
in
It
these
sound right.
situations.
Sound work.
Yeah.
Um,
I
does
just didn't want to expect. There was no need, and TJ, you could attest to this. I'm probably in your show too. Like there was no need to be cool with 456. You can't be cool with
that
456.
wasn't. I
You
mean,
find somebody who's cool with everybody, I'll tell you like what's wrong with them. Like
Something's
there's
wrong with
very
that
few
person.
people. Yeah, there's very few people like August. Everybody loved August. Like everybody. You can't say a bad thing about him.
Oh,
But
August.
like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
August, yeah. Everybody love August. But like for every one of
The
August,
absolute
there's
goat. He's
50 of
amazing.
me. There's 50 of Perla. Like not everybody's gonna like that person. So like is
nobody likes
that
me.
is your risk. So you take your risk if I want to grab the scratcher. You take a risk if I want to grab the doll. You take a risk if I want to go introduce myself to somebody that I haven't spoke to because I want to see if there's a connection and she might not like it. Like when Shelly goes to hug Natalie, Shelly is a sweet bro, the nicest
Shelly's
lady I ever met in my life.
amazing. I love Shelly.
She went to give
That
Natalie
woman's
a
amazing.
hug like out of genuine love. She an older lady, bro. She was like mom of the group, one of them. And she was just like, this lady, this girl, Natalie is stressing. Let me show her some love, affection. Like, let me be there for her. And Natalie rolls her eyes and she's like, that's the next person I'm getting. I wasn't trying to be that
Just
person.
like that.
Damn,
I wasn't trying to be that person. When Natalie
damn.
got that thing, people were running up to her like last ditch effort, like let me make a connection. I'm like, bro, it's setting the sand already. Like there's nothing I can say
Yeah, I was one of those people that
that
tried to
can
switch
make me
Natalie
and
right
this
after
girl
that.
pick me or not pick me. That's it. It's
I went
done.
right after. I was like, thank you.
I
Wow.
was like, I stayed away, bro. That shit was like radioactive, bro. I was not staying going nowhere near her. No eye contact, no nothing. I was hiding under the covers.
So,
No, I
so
was straight.
Y'all, here's the thing though. Like she went in as an individual game where at the beginning of that game, our instructions were we're playing this game Mingle. This game is about alliances. This game is about who you know and like how close you are and you figure it out. And so like for her to be like, that's the name of the game. It wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah,
the name
no.
of the game. The name of the game was Mingle. Like it was go time to get your alliance and get it right so that you can get on to the next stage together. It wasn't a it was a ride or die game.
Yeah.
there was a lot of.
It was just
I
those
ain't gonna lie
turns.
to
Who you
you.
want to come
I ain't
with
gonna
you?
lie to you. I was like afraid of Mingle, right? And I said this shit before y'all even got casted. I said, "Yo, Mingle, it can't be on the show because people gonna go at each other's necks. Like, it can't." And when me and Trey,
Yeah. Do you guys
301,
you guys think like the good?
oh, with me and Trey 301, we was talking about it, and he was like, "That'll be the best thing of the show." But I understand where you coming from because you playing for $4.5 fucking million, fam. You're not playing for $1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. You paying for generational wealth right now. And yo, listen, if I was in there, boy, I'm shoulder checking people straight into the fucking wall. Like they would have to
It
pull me
happened.
off that
Yeah,
We
shit.
got in trouble for that.
yeah, I
It
was like,
fucking
hey,
happened, bro.
that stiff arm
They
was
ain't show that
stiff,
We
shit.
got
boy.
in
Like,
trouble
hey,
for that.
chill
So
out.
like, yeah, they
They ain't
stopped
show
Mingle
that
for
shit,
like what was
bro.
that 45 50 minutes? Like producers came
Yeah.
down like from high up, and they were like throwing people at the show.
Oh, nigga,
Like
that
what the fuck
Wi-Fi.
they expect though?
No,
You're
he's broken
dangling
up. He's
for
broken
like
up. People came out of the
$2.5 million
woodwork.
That
over my
wing,
head,
boy.
and
We
then
was fed the
someone
fuck up,
we're
bro. We was done.
we're in a room of 8, and then a ninth person
Go
comes
ahead,
in
though.
like, you don't expect we're gonna throw someone at room?
Yeah,
Fact.
that's a fact though.
Am I
Like
wrong? Am I wrong? Like,
I
no,
did.
you're right.
I did. You're
I think you would have
100% right
casted
because
the
I
first
did,
one.
and I
My
was
dude doesn't
sweating. I
want to
thought they were
push
gonna show me
Natalie out
doing
the
it.
room.
Be- because like it's like yo, you this is the only reality show that has a blueprint, right? You have Survival that was like all the main joints, they're originals. This is the only and first reality show based off another show, an actual TV show. So y'all have somewhat of a blueprint, right? We have
Yeah.
somewhat of a blueprint, and you're
Kev,
expecting shit
Kev, get
content.
your burner account off the chat.
Yo,
Just
Kev,
hyping you up.
Fans are growing. That's
like
my guy right there. That's
like
my guy.
one thing y'all should one thing like with what was the hardest challenge, not game, the hardest challenge to do?
Eat that damn porridge in the morning. God. God, boy, I swear to God, every
Amen.
morning was a
Amen.
50-50 whether I was going to stay in and eat this shit or go home. I swear to God. I never complained
I thought
so much
Perler
about
was
food
going to
in my
kill over.
life.
I did not think Perler was going to make it one more day
Oh,
with that porridge.
I
Yo,
literally,
oh
Girlfriend.
my,
I lost
oh.
almost 15 pounds on the show.
They
Yeah.
could have put a
Yo,
banana. They could have put some fruit, a
A
little
little bit of brown
yogurt,
sugar.
little milk,
I
something,
never
bro.
ate the
Salt,
One day,
ginger.
no, remember
Nothing.
one day they gave us beans and sausage? I started crying on the floor and I told
That
Jeff,
was the
my
best
brother, I
day.
was like,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
Yo,
suffer
that was
with
bad.
it.
But lunch and dinner was good. I thought lunch
Lunch
and
and
dinner
dinner
was
was
good.
straight though. I'm not
We
gonna.
ate
Yeah.
Lunch
chicken one
and dinner was
night.
straight.
Pink
Lunch and
chicken.
dinner was smacking.
yo,
What's his name got in trouble that one day? Dalton 390 from Catch. He was harvesting the protein bars and then was breaking them up into porridge and like to produce like there's
Mad
800
smart.
cameras. Like how did you
That
just
was
do it?
that
Like,
was genius. I took them and said, why didn't you tell
Genius,
people this
bro.
earlier?
I did that too.
yo,
genius. But like how did like there's 300 cameras. Like you weren't getting away with it.
What else was hard?
like y'all got protein bars from Jump.
Nah, like they would take breaks and shit.
No,
Like,
not
we
from
played a
Jump.
game for a long time and we had a break. They would give us a bar after like 2-4 hours, some shit like that.
Like
The
yo,
morale team gave me 2 bars every morning because I never ate the porridge.
we didn't get
So they
Wow.
was
we
You
bringing
dropping
me
that bomb on
bars
us
in the morning.
now? I would have killed you for that shit. Damn.
I never ate the porridge. I
All
grabbed
right.
a full container and I returned a full container.
Riley. So
I got pizza every night. You guys didn't get that?
Yeah.
Riley in the comments, right? He was part of season 1, right? So they literally let us starve. Like they gave us like a sunny side egg and rice. They gave us like cold hamburger helper and like cold rice, right? They gave us like raw string beans with raw peas with boiled carrots, right? And
Oh,
That sounds like regular London shit though, bro. The food out there is terrible.
the worst shit the worst shit they gave us was fucking boiled chicken with cold rice.
Ugh.
Boiled chicken with
bro. Sorry. I know
Yo,
your food is definitely sounds worse, but something that pissed me off during Mingo is that they stopped Mingo to give us dinner and they fed us dog shit. Like it was like
That was
some
terrible.
crap. It was the worst.
Yo, that was
And
the
we didn't want
most
to stop
awkward.
playing. We didn't want to stop playing because we were like, bro.
That
we
was the
gotta
most
end this
awkward
game.
time in the whole show.
Yeah.
The most
Right.
awkward
Yeah,
time
that
in the
meal
whole show
was
was
terrible.
bingo dinner.
That
TJ,
shit
y'all
was
didn't get like
bomb.
baked beans with every like with everything.
No, we got no. Like, and then what when it got bad, because it got bad, right? Because people were getting sick because we weren't being fed, right? People were getting sick, and people started like, yo, like I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. And then I brought it up to welfare, and I'm not being funny. I was like, yo, I don't know if this is normal, but my piss is lime green. Like I don't know if that's normal. It was like fluorescent green. And so they were like, oh shit. And I had a cough, right? And I couldn't get rid of it. And then that was week like 3. And so like they gave us electrolyte pills. They gave us the protein bars, right? And after that, like people started getting better, but there was more people that got sick. And so there was dust in the dorm. And everyone was like like sounded like they was throwing up every cough.
We had the tracksuits all over the dorm, the green fuzz from the inside of the
yeah, the
tracksuits.
fuzzies
Yeah.
everywhere, yeah.
And so the worst it got was when we were trying to like go to the bathroom and we couldn't. Like our bodies wasn't letting us process the food. And they were
That was
like
most of us day one. Like for real, like most of us were struggling to go to the bathroom day one.
And it was crazy when I got back, I couldn't go to the bathroom for 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Like it was
Was it
bad,
They
hard
did
man.
say that there was like a
when we
lot of
came back?
hardships that you guys went through, and then a lot of things that they learned from to make sure that we were accommodated a little bit better on the
Yeah,
health
season one, y'all
aspect
did
of
good
it,
game.
like
Riley,
and the
like
social
look at the
aspect.
comment. Did
Oh,
y'all get that?
matter of fact, what?
The comment.
Yeah, we got lip balm day one.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What were they calling the outside time?
Uh,
Oh,
like
that was the morale time when you go outside and see if
Yeah,
the
they
sun,
gave you that.
sun was up.
yeah,
Oh yeah, like that 15-minute outside session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they gave
they
y'all
didn't.
that. They gave us that 3 weeks, like 2 weeks after we was in there.
Yeah, maybe like it was like a week or so for us.
Yeah, about a
That's
week.
crazy.
Yo,
And
what?
I went outside when we was waiting for the six-legged race. I went out because I spazzed out in the white room.
yo,
We got to
y'all
stop giving out
slept
these
y'all
details because
slept
we're looking soft compared to season one now.
y'all but no.
Facts.
Y'all slept in the white room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, the
Half of
hardest
us
thing was
slept in the
not
white
having to
room.
talk. You never got put on ice.
Wait. Y'all
Oh,
wait,
Did
wait,
you
wait.
ever have to go a
Y'all
day
couldn't
or more
talk?
or without talking?
yeah, we couldn't talk.
They
You
weren't
couldn't
telling
Not
us
talk. No
to talk.
communication.
no communication.
The
That was
longest
the
we
hardest
went
part.
was 15 minutes.
Yeah, a
No,
day,
we went a
24
48
long.
hours.
hours.
We probably went a
Yes.
good like 14 to 20 hours, no talking.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you
Which
did
which
if
after
you
like
did the
8 hours
six-legged,
we turned it into a party. I'm not
Absolutely
gonna
did
hold
not
you.
happen. Yeah, it didn't work.
yeah.
We obviously have full
We were
blown
playing catch
conversation.
in silence, like in the dorms with socks.
Yeah. If you did the six-legged race the first day and you played, then you was in the white room and you was quiet the entire time while the other teams are playing.
That shit was fucked, bro.
That's when I spazzed out and that's when they took me outside.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't want to
Bro,
miss
we
out.
was turning everything that we could into a game. The
Yeah.
Vaseline, the water bottles, the Nick was playing the water drop shit. We was playing shuffleboard with the Vaseline, but we couldn't
Trash
talk.
can lid.
We was bro, everything.
And they
Shuffleboard with
We thought we were doing
Vaseline?
sign language.
Yeah, the little Vaseline tins.
Like,
We was playing shuffleboard with them shits.
yep.
yep.
That was lit, actually.
And they
Nah,
We
was
had to
it
sleep.
turned
They
up
put
at
our
that time.
mattresses on the
Everybody got
they
floor.
involved
was
in that.
letting us
They
go
put our
take the
mattresses on
shower
the floor, the
finally.
white room.
Yep.
Because as you stood basically you stood in the dorm and then you got transferred to the game room. You had to wait for your game. You played your game. Then when you played your game, you went to the white room and you stood there until everyone was finished, and then you circled back.
What?
But like, yeah, and then while people were waiting, if you didn't play, you stood in the dorm, and both sides were never talking, and then
Yeah.
in between you wasn't talking, no talking,
No talking.
and it probably equated to like at least 24 hours. I would say
I
I
think
didn't talk for
more.
24 hours.
I think more.
Yeah.
The only thing they let us do, the only thing they let us do, we were singing. We could sing songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hum.
So y'all was straight Lion King, Disney.
Yeah, we had a silent party. We had a silent
yeah.
party. We had like a like a
It's a hum
talent
along.
show.
Kev, sing your song, bro.
Which one's your
Sing it.
favorite?
Sing it. This is
Piggy,
Brooklyn
piggy,
Harlem
can't
chat.
you
They'll
see?
appreciate it.
I have to go. I have to go to Pilates, but it was great seeing everyone.
Perla, thank you
Bye,
so
bro.
much for even stopping.
Peace.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. I don't know how to get out of it.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, you do.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut. I didn't mean to cut her off. Oh my God, yo. So
Yo, you know what else is crazy?
what?
The snoring was out of control, right? And it's mad acoustic in there,
Oh my
and
god.
I cannot deal with it.
Okay.
But so they did give us earplugs, but after like a few days. So up until that point, the first day I had to deal with it, it was bad, bro. I'm like, I can't do another night like this. So I was getting toilet paper. That wasn't working. Like, and then I hit the fucking jackpot, bro. We go into the store, and the only thing that was there was an abundant amount of was tampons, bro. And I threw them shits right in my ear, and I was chilling like a fucking bro. That was the greatest invention of my life, bro. That saved me for
let me
like
ask y'all
3-4
this
days.
dead serious question. Did they have condoms in there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had condoms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because they put like 400 condoms in our joint, and we were like, yo. And I said this out loud. They didn't use it, obviously. I said, yo, who fucking? I said, who
I think
fucking?
somebody had a condom in their fanny pack when they got it too.
Yeah, Dom. I
Dominic.
was like, who
Yeah.
fucking? We haven't
Dom,
showered in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Who fucking? Nasty ass motherfucker.
Yep.
Shit.
Wasn't there a frog the first night when we were sleeping? I could have sworn I heard a frog.
Nobody was talking about that recently. Like it was
Bro,
all
there
like
was a
rip, rip, rip.
frog. Was
Nah,
that
people were
confirmed?
making noises. People were trying to like psych people out, bro.
Bro,
Animal noises.
that
Oh
shit
my
was
god,
dumb.
bro! I got this. I wish Trinity was still here. He was from my bunk. He was like one over and one down, and it's like night. Might have been one or no. It was after pentathlon, so like night 3. I think it was Robin 052, the woman who was sweating during the House of Cards.
Yeah.
She snored, so she starts
Oh
snoring, and
my
Trinity just goes,
God, bro.
"Oh hell no!"
She slept next to me in the white room. She slept next to me in the white room, bro.
Oh,
every
yes,
like
now I know what
hour
you're
or
talking
two.
about.
Because when we was the last one to play that night or the second to last one, so it was like way after midnight. We end up in the room, so everybody was gone, and we like going crazy. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna sleep? We just won this game. This is crazy. Whatever. So they leave us outside. They let us decompress. Just us 4 sitting there. Then there's the water bottle, a snack, chill. They let us decompress for like a half hour. Then we make our way into the white room. And I hear they put my bed right next to this. Oh my god, bro! I was dying to get. I was like, "Give me a fucking coin, bro! This is the first. I'm sending her ass home." So I was throwing shit at her. So I would launch a pillow, launch a shoe, and then be like this, man, quick. And then she would move, she would stop snoring, and I'm like, all right, maybe y'all bought me a 10-minute window of her stop snoring, like she woke up until she fell back asleep to float. And it happened all night, bro. She was killing us.
Oh,
Yeah, I do remember.
That was horrible.
I'm sorry, y'all.
They got concerning at one point.
So
Yeah.
like, so with I'm gonna end it soon, this live, but I want to ask each and every one of y'all, what are y'all most looking forward to past episode 4 to be seen by the people, like without spoilers, obviously.
Right.
I hope they actually show the players that are left them actually bonding since the first 4
Yeah.
episodes got dipped out.
Yeah.
I hope it shows and maybe kind of retracts and shows previous ones, but I'm hoping it shows more of the players actually bonding together.
After,
Especially after Mingle, because man, that was rough. Not that I played for my pitch, but it was rough.
What I would say is, it's probably gonna be a shitty answer, but I am generally excited for you guys to see who makes it into Marbles. So with that, you guys will really be excited with who gets through that.
how the fuck that was a shitty answer? That was like, yo, that got my heart racing,
I
fam.
was trying to make sure, like I was trying to say too much, but I feel like that is something I think the audience is waiting for. They want to see who makes it to that top.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want them in Marbles. I want them to actually show, like, because in Marbles, that's when they ask you to share like your personal stories. I want them to actually show the players' stories and not just skip over players and keep zoning in on the same players over and over. I already know their fucking story. It was the first 4 episodes.
But there's only one way we're gonna be able to find out, and that's by tuning in next week.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like the character development, which I believe they have to at this point. They have to, because they did almost none of it.
Yeah.
They focus on like the good narrators, and then like the good like Disney story and shit.
Yeah.
But I want to see, other than that, I want to see how they transition from Mingle to Marbles, and how it relates to like how we experienced it, because the transition from each game seems seamless, and it's obviously not based on what we're talking about. So I want to see how they show that transition, and then transition to the dorms, and then I want to be able to like discuss it with everybody and see like what's their opinion on how they depicted it and experience, all that shit. So
yeah, because essentially at the end of Mingles, not even just for everybody that wasn't shown, but for the people that didn't get shown, they are going against their closest person now.
Exactly.
So now, no matter what happens,
And that seemed like
person in that Mingle room is going against their day one right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
and as a viewer, I would if we weren't on the show, as a viewer, I'd be like, this is so fucking scripted. Like they all picked their best friend. It's like, no, they fucking got us, and they got us good.
It got us.
That
By the time we realized it was too
Trying
late.
to learn from season 1, so they wouldn't have picked their closest one for that. from my understanding, everybody thought like the game was actually over, and here they go with a fucking trick, as always, giving marbles. And that's why I hope they show the players' stories because, like you said, they are going against their day one.
I swear, I thought it was gonna be a protein bar in that gift box.
Oh my god, you sound like Asia. She was like, I
I
hope
was
it's a
like, yo,
treat.
thank God I'm starving, bro, because that food was not it. I swear, I thought we were gonna see a protein bar.
So like
TJ, the show was always 10 steps ahead of us, no matter how much we thought. The only time I ever thought that we had a grasp slightly on the situation when Marcus got the thing in the spoon. He told a couple people, which neutralized the advantage for some people, not all.
We all knew going
So
in.
like,
We all knew.
huh?
We all
No,
knew.
We all knew
no.
that, like,
The people that got eliminated
I
didn't.
found out.
We knew, but the people that got eliminated didn't know.
a majority. A majority.
Majority of
Like,
people
we
did,
heard whispers, like a majority of people.
right?
Right.
And August, for whatever reason, was nailing the numbers, bro. That was the only time I felt like I had an advantage. I'm like, this is my secret weapon right now. He got like the first 3 numbers after 6.
wow.
And the way he was processing it so quick and communicating it even quicker, and he was on the money, so we was good. Other than that, they was 10 steps ahead of us.
Yeah.
We never saw that coming.
Yeah, you
I like to play with
August and Steve were doing all the numbers, and you were like, it's gonna be 12, but if it's not, like, and then these people are gonna run there, and I was just like, which room number? And you were like 7. I was like, all right, just get there. That was my whole strategy.
I was running my mingle game with Max. And me and Max held that shit down.
So what like what's the I man, I fucking hate asking questions like this, right? What is the is there a unanimously like there was one guy that I love, Mark, right? I fucking love Mark, right? 100. And did y'all know that he was being talked about like that?
Like what?
Like
Like
they was
what?
calling him dorky, you a nerd, yada yada, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
there was some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was going around telling everybody he's like the
Yeah.
world's biggest nerd.
He was putting it on his shoulder. He wasn't like.
Yeah, which is like,
Also-
you know, I thought it was kind of fucked up. Yo, it was kind of fucked up that like with the thing with Emily, she says like, I love how unapologetically
dorky you are.
dorky you are,
Or nerdy was it?
and like I think, and I wasn't in the conversation, so maybe he did take it that way. But every conversation I had with Mark, he leaned into it as much as a human could possibly lean into the fact that he was a dork, he was a nerd, and he just loved his fiance, and he was just a genuinely nice guy, and everyone knew that. It was no secret. Everyone knew Mark.
Yo,
He
the
stands
thing
out.
with
he's a big boy.
the thing in
keep it
Mingle,
100.
the thing in Mingle with Zeke, with Zeke and Mingle, I forgot who said it. The girl, she got upset with him for calling Damien the Viking. Bro, we were calling him the
yeah.
Viking from the hotel.
Yo,
Like,
they
it wasn't an
but
insult.
his fucking bio says like he does some Viking shit.
Viking, yeah.
He works at an axe throwing place. Like from the airport, guys were like, "Yo, this is the Viking." He's like, "I'm the Viking," but then like she got mad at Zeke for it, and like it was just like, why? Like that's what we called him, and he loved it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there
I would
Another
say
reason
going back
to
to
just
Mark,
not
I
talk.
wanted to get him out since day one. I just want to let everybody.
Mark?
Who?
Mark, yeah. I like the don't. Look,
I want a Mark
keep it
gone.
100.
I want a Mark
love
gone.
Mark,
Now I want to Mark,
but he
because everyone was gonna
moved
do
in a
whatever
way
they
where
could to
I
save
saw
him.
that he had so many people around him, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, this man is
yeah,
in trouble.
yeah.
Like, and the funny thing is, I didn't get to talk to Mark until the game he got eliminated in.
Wow.
I had
Yeah.
one conversation with that man, and I was like, damn, I fuck with this dude right now. Like, I fuck with Star
Nice.
Wars. I
No,
watch
he's from
everything
New
all the
York.
time. So I was like, damn, I kind of fuck with you.
He's from
Like,
New
you still
York.
a threat, my boy, and he lost
Yeah.
right after. So I said, shit, the game did it for me.
Um,
But I
Yeah.
love Mark. I
He
keep it 100.
was who was your first, like we're at dorm and like you heard someone talk or you looked at someone and you were like, I'm getting this guy out. Was that anybody for you guys?
Who, like teammate wise? Like, who did we
'Cause I know
tell?
who mine
I
was.
was never going to try and get someone out. I
No,
was
no,
never
no,
gonna
no.
try and
Like
get
just
someone
you just saw someone and you were like, this guy rubs me the wrong way and I'm getting him out. Because I had one
out. Dante.
think it was
night
Jonty.
one. I was like, I'm getting this guy out.
Dante.
that's
Jonty was
that's
yeah, it was my
118,
guy too.
118,
The
right?
first
Was
night,
Jonty
and
was
I had,
playing. Jonty was playing it up for the camera.
Yeah, Jonty definitely played it.
John T and the twin.
Yeah, twins or
one
flips.
of the
Let's make
twin
it.
or both?
Let's
Oh
make
yeah,
it.
and any sibling,
Both of
any
them.
sibling could get it.
Oh shit.
That's why I didn't say I had a sibling there.
I
Yeah.
can't even say that because Jeffrey and Perla were part of my alliance, so I was
Yo,
like,
I told,
Anchor and
I
Zoe.
told,
So I was holding them down.
Mark, Matt 98 today. I told him that he fucked up. He picked the wrong person to go up against, and everyone thought it was mad smart. But in hindsight, the person he should have took out was Jeffrey.
Wow.
See, but the thing is, we didn't find out.
He should have took out Jeffrey.
We didn't find
Because
out
everybody wanted the twin out. Everybody from day one wanted them gone. So the game was always going to
True.
get rid of him. It's just in the immediate time, like
Yeah.
he did it
was
like
on borrowed time.
kind of impulsively. But Jeffrey was the chess move. That's the long game because you had to split up Perla and Jeffrey, and not everyone. Zoe and Kurt, they were never going to do father daughter. Like they were never going to split them up. Matt would have lost that 10 out of 10. But I'm telling you right now, if you put and then Perla. Like Jeffrey was a little more reserved. I was cool as fuck with both of them, but Jeffrey was a little more reserved. So I didn't think anyone was gonna miss him. So that would have took a major chip off the table, and Matt could talk, and I would have backed him 100%. I'd be like, we gotta break up the siblings. He would have gave his speech, and if I had to, I would have been like, yo, it's siblings. Every sibling is 2-on-1. You're here by yourself. 2-on-1. Now knowing that me and Nick was 2. Nobody knew that. But Jeffrey was the move, in my opinion. Now looking back at it,
Yeah, but if he would have did,
Like I said, it was too late
and
though.
Perla had a good alliance.
too
So
late.
then he would have been gambling if he would have picked Jeffrey because him and Jeffrey and Perla had a good alliance. So some of them votes would have probably went against him.
I think he could have convinced the room that having a sibling, breaking up the siblings, was way better. Like you got to think which like.
But I'll tell you this
Physically,
much:
you gotta-
the alliance
you can't
that
have
I
a
was in
sibling
with
there.
Jeffrey and Perla, we were 12 deep. Like we had the numbers though.
Damn.
Yeah,
I would say
Like,
Matt.
just so you know, our entire alliance survived Mingle, and we're all going up against each other. It's not even like a spoiler because it's already out. But like we all made it through. None of us really lost anybody.
So with that being said,
Maybe.
right? With all that, it's like what? Okay, Mark was mostly unanimous, like almost unanimously liked, right? And who?
That's
was,
it.
I think people like August better.
Okay, like
August, yeah.
So who was the opposite? Who was the person like, yo, he got to get the or she got to get the fuck out of here?
It was probably
wasn't
Matt,
for me.
098.
But it was Matt.
probably- yeah, it was
Matt.
probably
I was
Matt.
defending Matt the whole time.
I was defending Matt too, but
I was defending Matt the whole time. Remember? They're not. Oh, actually, that didn't happen yet. But I was pushing heavy. I was kind of convincing everybody to keep Matt around.
Honestly,
Because Matt
all
was
the New
harmless.
Yorkers wanted to keep Matt around. We all
Yeah.
loved him. We didn't have nothing really
098.
too wrong with him. 098.
I was
The-
me and Matt day one in the hotel. He was in the room across from me, so like we're already talking like who we know and blah blah blah, and like obviously you saw our pentathlon game, so like we win pentathlon. And I'm just like, all right, like he's a serious player. Like I want him around, but I always said when we got back to the dorm, I was like, I'm gonna keep my distance in the dorm because he's just like he's a heat magnet. So I didn't want to be
He was the
tossed
best
in with
shield
him like,
ever.
oh,
I knew-
Matt is.
We knew. Me and
But I
Nick
played
knew
every game with him.
that if as long as Matt was there, nobody would ever come for us because
Exactly.
he would have all the attention.
Exactly.
But
That's
at
how
the
I
same
played it.
time,
Right.
Matt was not trying to eliminate anybody. Where I know there was plenty of people
No.
there that are there right now that were actively.
You got
That
a
was
phone
perfect.
call. Wow.
Yo, Kev, pay your Wi-Fi. Pay your Wi-Fi,
What
kid.
It
happened?
went like it just cut off.
You just like completely blacked out.
Oh shit!
You didn't pay your Wi-Fi.
Next need to find out what I said.
Right now, leave it there. Leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. But like with all these people, right? What is one thing that you can take away from your experience that like defines you now?
I don't need my phone.
facts.
Yeah, I don't need my phone.
That's the biggest thing.
Nah,
I realized I thought I was like a handicap without my phone, and after like 3 days, I was like, "Damn, I really don't even." Not only do I not need it, I don't want it.
Damn.
I would say I'll speak for everyone on this one. I say everybody came out of there learning a lot more about themselves than they thought they did.
I
And
agree.
I'd leave that as a general answer.
Wow. So this is a comment down there, Oscar. He says, Kevin, I need you to elaborate about the phone. Like, what the fuck does
No, it's simple. It's simple. So they didn't give us the phone. They didn't let us in with the phone, and I'm on my phone a lot. I run my business on my phone. I talk to a lot of people. I sports, fantasy, Instagram, TikTok, scroll, scroll, scroll. Any void or open space in my life that's occupied with silence, we go to the phone. Everybody does it. When I got there and they took it away from us, and the first like 2 3 days when we was in the hotel, I mean, I was in there playing Gangi. Where I was like, oh shit, bro, I could. Who's in here? All right, I'm gonna be a little respectful, but
It was nice waking up because like you said, we all have like addictions, slight addictions to your phone. It was nice waking up and like you would just like I gotta wake up, I just brush my teeth, and then like you just would talk to your friends
yeah,
or like
it was like being a kid again.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
before.
It was like being a
Like
kid
that.
again. Like we
Back
have
for
Yeah,
to
you just like it was like just
socialize.
like I still wouldn't do it today. If you like I go for a walk right now, I'm not gonna go talk to someone in the park, but like something happened in there where you're just like, yeah, this is normal. Just go talk to people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, summer camp vibes,
Mm-hmm.
according to
It was
Lindsay.
nice. I learned that even though like I didn't switch up in the game. Like who I am is who I am on cameras and off cameras. And it was all people that was doing stuff for cameras. And I realized like everybody don't owe me loyalty.
Yeah.
I was heavy.
That was heavy.
Damn, I need fun
Yeah.
flex here. I need
I want
fun.
to say too, like a little behind the scenes thing when Chris was doing his little Thanos skip down the thing. Chris, if you're me and you were the only two let backstage to go to the bathroom, and they were calling your
Yes.
number from the bathroom, and you started running, and then that's when you did the little skip thing, and I'm like watching you, and I'm like, oh shit, you made it.
Thank God, because it gave me that airtime that I got so damn high. I almost fucking fell and hit my face. That's why I hit it with my forehead instead. And I was not finna kiss that shit. Hell no. I would have his hand going on top of that.
Yeah, that was
That was
wild.
one move. I couldn't go that far. I was like, nah, I
That
love
was
Thanos. I love the
wild.
show, but nah. We'll do it the forehead.
Okay,
Yeah, you
y'all.
don't need your phone. You don't need coffee to function. You
Yeah.
don't need any of that shit. You wake up and enjoy life, be in the
Enjoy
moment,
life. Absolutely.
socialize, see who you connect with. Don't force yourself to be in groups that you don't need to be in, that you're not a fit in. You know, if you were squared, stay with the squares. You don't gotta be with the circles. Like you're not everyone's flavor. Like a lot of those things,
Never
I
voted
think.
O, by the
Well,
way. Speaking of shapes,
yeah,
never
never
voted
voted no. Yeah,
O.
facts. X for life.
X.
You
X
know,
for
I
life,
said
baby.
I could have stayed at X because when I voted O, my ass got
Never
out.
voted those.
Well, seriously,
Never.
y'all. Thank y'all for your time. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna end it here. But yo, I can't wait for the next episodes. And I'm glad that y'all are part of the family because y'all gave us something to expand on. That's something that's good, and y'all made it great. I sincerely appreciate y'all.
Yo, thanks for taking
Thank
the
you,
lead on this,
TJ.
Thank you,
TJ.
TJ.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
especially you and your season for starting the
Let's do
win.
this
It's
again.
never been nothing. Wasn't for y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it like probably next Thursday after the other episodes air, just so like we can get some context and like I'm gonna try to get some people like from those games who survived those games on because I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But yeah, thank y'all again, and I'm gonna log off. I appreciate y'all so fucking much, yo.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah,
All right,
Take
TJ.
care. Have a good night, y'all.
yeah, you too.
Yes,
Yeah.
Y'all
See
sir.
y'all in
take
Philly.
care.
Later, guys.
See y'all Philly.
You in Philly.
Oh man, that was fucking fantastic, y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. All 898 people who showed up. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for every contestant that showed up. And this is sincere. Like I'm gonna do this as Lindsay. Thank you too. There's some contestants I couldn't get to here. I thought there wasn't a limit for having multi guests, but there is. There's only 6 when you do it on the laptop. I'm gonna try to do it on my phone next time so I can have like 12 to 15. But this was amazing. All 899 people that showed up and showed out to the comments and all that shit and showing and follows and gifts and all that stuff. MK, I already got a podcast. This is what I'm going to post it on my YouTube. So I don't give a fuck what they say. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. My YouTube is my name, TJ Stukes, and just yo, it's gonna be up. So Al, I appreciate you. Look, I need you for next week. I need you for next week. But y'all, sincerely appreciate y'all. Eat more pizza. Love yourself. Love one another. And drive the fucking speed limit. Peace out, y'all.